They don't care.
What's the
Right?
interest rate that we're giving?
The interest rate today is about 6.9%.
Is that,
For 30 year.
is that the
Actually, they know
variable?
30-year
Is
fixed
that
is
a
for.
variable or is that,
It's available right
no,
now.
no, but I'm saying that it goes up and down?
It go up and down, yes, because it is up and down. It's a adjustable mortgage interest rate.
So
It
it
go
can
up and
go
down.
up or it can go down?
Yes,
Okay.
and you might your client might ask you, wait a minute, there's an interest rate, and I don't have to pay mortgage. I don't understand how it works. This is how it works. The interest that come every month, it will add it onto the principal. If somebody borrow a loan of 400,000 at the beginning, that principal will get bigger and bigger because the interest is adding on top of it. Okay? So that's why if the home price keep going up, the principal is still smaller than the home price, right? But if this rarely happens, but if the home price go down big time, then the mortgage is bigger. But trust me, lenders are smart. They lend you this loan to the senior citizen based on their age and their home value. They always make sure there is equity in the home, so that the principal is and the interest not gonna get over the home value. Okay, they smart.
About how much equity? Is there like a limit?
It
40%?
depends on age. The younger you are, the less LTV gonna be. The older you are, the higher LTV gonna be. If somebody 80 years old, they can get a higher LTV. But from somebody 62 years old, the LTV may be at 50%. Okay?
So that, what will be the maximum they can get every month if they
Oh, they depend on how they want it. Actually, for people for like 62 years old, I think the LTV is like 30 something, not 50.
That's good.
Yeah, it really is.
Minjo, I want to revisit Alex's question. What was your question about the probate?
Yeah, will the bank require a living trust in approving the reverse mortgage?
Living trust?
Living trust. You know, let's say it's only one principal, and his age is like 70. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, right? So when he passed away, who takes over the house?
Okay. To my understanding is that there is no difference between holding title or when the people die and how they pass over to their children inheritance. So it's the same like a normal mortgages. The only difference is when you sell the home, and when you sold the home or who sell the home, they have to return the money back to the lender. So whatever you understand now, just regular mortgage is just apply the same thing, the same way. And it depends on the situation. So probate sale, let's say we die without a will and live in trust.
Yeah,
Okay, let's just go through the probate court.
correct.
And as we sell it, and the court, the administrator sell the home. And then it's whatever they pay back to the lender, and whatever left over, they would distribute it to the inheritance.
I think Alex worry about the probation part where they have to wait to get the money back, but they don't.
Yeah, they still have to go through probate.
Yeah.
Okay, then you answered my question. He still has to go to probate if there's no living trust.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
but
No
it doesn't.
will,
It's
the
not
reverse
required.
will, the-
It's not required on getting getting approved on the reverse mortgage.
No, no.
Okay.
At the time you borrow the money, there's no
Yeah, you're right,
trust,
still,
no,
yeah.
no will,
Okay.
no nothing, right? So if you set up the will or living trust at the beginning, that's fine. It's outside the mortgage. But when you die, not you, but people die, the borrower die. Okay, then you go to the will or probate
Yeah, okay.
process.
That makes sense now.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
So nothing's different. I just want to
Okay.
confirm, the mortgages is one thing. The probating process or will process or living trust process, it's just as normal.
Yeah.
It's a separate thing.
So the answer I was yeah, I got I got the answer, meaning it's not required. Okay.
That's required.
That's good.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, so continue with that. So my question is like, you're saying probate and will on the other side is like who will able
Receive
to
it?
sell the house, right? decide to sell or not selling the house is gonna be the people who the
rec-
lender, right?
No,
Not necessary, right? I'm sorry.
okay, when you okay, who's going to be in charge? Let's say that's way using the raw language. Who will be in charge will be receiving the benefit from the sale, but the lender will force that person after probate. The administrator appoint who will be in charge of the sale, who own the property now, but the lender will force that person to sell because that person is not it's not a borrower, was not a borrower originally. Does that make sense? So let's say, okay, let's say so our parents passed away and they have a reverse mortgage. And after they died, they passed away, the property belonged to you, let's say that. And the lender will force you to sell. They have to force somebody. They cannot force to the air,
Of course,
right?
because when you want,
You appoint.
why do people go to the rebate, the probate? Probate because they want the property. They want to be entitled to be the owner of the property. So the moment you win the case, right, you become the owner of the property. You are the one who sell the property. If somebody say, I don't want a property, they just let go of the property, then the lender is the one who sell it. Then there's no probate, right? The probate is just like, I want a home. So why they have to go to probate? So a little bit deeper. If somebody leaving a will only, so for example, our parents leaving behind a will, and in the will say, I'm gonna giving this house to my son, ABC. And just the will itself, the son won't get the house. The son will have to go to the courts to get the house. So the will itself is not strong enough for the son to automatically earn the home, become the owner of the home. The only way to make sure that the son gonna get the home is the parent have to do a living trust. When somebody have a living trust, then the moment they die, their children take the home right away. Nobody need to go to the probate. Okay, so probate is when there's no living trust, and they have to go to the probate just to find out who is the real owner of the property. Okay.
So,
You get the answer?
so this loan or this program
question.
is tied to the main lender, right? Meaning that if the house has mortgage of, I don't know, $500,000 with Chase is the one that creates this program also? Or you can go shopping like a HELOC?
I don't know if Jay do government loan. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. But we do government loan,
Oh, okay.
and our lender is the one who create the loan for us.
This is the government loan?
This is government loan. It's
Oh.
called HICM.
Just as I think so Patrick's asking question is we have existing loan of $500,000.
Correct.
Right? Now when we borrow this using the reverse mortgage, they will get the money from reverse mortgage, the loan, and they pay off the existing loan. Okay? They can borrow from us, from our lenders. And they
Oh, so you
off
pay
the
off the first mortgage?
They
Yes,
always.
there's only one mortgage in the reverse mortgage.
Okay. I thank you, Leon, for make it clear. So whenever you do you apply for a mortgage, right? In this case, if you own a home already and you currently have a mortgage,
Right.
for example, in your case, that person have a 500,000 mortgage, and when he goes to us and ask for a reverse mortgage, we're gonna do a refinance,
Okay.
meaning this is reverse mortgage, but that's a refinance, right? Create a new reverse mortgage for our client. When that transaction complete, that we will have to get the lump sum of money to pay off the previous
I got it.
mortgage.
Yes.
Whatever left will become our client asset at that point.
I thought maybe it's like a home equity line of credit.
Oh, no.
it's-
It's another mortgage. It's not home equity loan.
Oh, okay.
You have to get rid of the other mortgage.
Right.
Oh, good question. Oh, thank you.
Because that's for the equity too, right?
It is an equity. This is an equity, but you have to pay off. There is no first and second here.
Second
There's
one.
only one loan
Oh, okay,
here.
I got you.
But
I think this was it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
the money you get is depending on your, if it goes up, the price of the house goes up, your 30% goes up. If it goes down, probably you don't get nothing if the house goes to 500.
Good question. So, Sergio said, what if the home price go up? Okay, for example, today we help our client to do a mortgage loan for them. And when we do the loan, we do appraisal, right? And then the appraisal came out, whatever number, for example, they qualify for 30% LTV. That's it, they get that loan fixed right there. The line of credit gonna be that 30%. 10 years later, the home value go up double, they can refinance again. The line not going up automatically. They have to refinance one more time to get a bigger loan amount. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And this is a FHA loan. This is one type of FHA loan, but in a reverse way. So this is what government sponsor. So there would be a PMI for this because it's FHA.
I don't see that anywhere.
This PMI added into the payment.
I only see, I see the report on the number come out. I only see the interest added on. I really don't, I can look into it, but I never see the MI. I don't know, I don't see it. I don't see it. But I look into it, I'll look into it. I don't see the MI.
Lucy,
Yes? Yes, you go
would
ahead.
there be a case when the borrower dies and then the house is less value than the loan?
Yeah,
What
I talk about it. Yeah, I talk about it. If there are two cases. If the house value is smaller than the loan, and if the parent doesn't have anyone to give it to, there's no trust, no will, no nothing, the lender gonna just take the home. Just take the home. They take the loss. And if the parent give it, if the parent have a living trust, and the children is the one who entitled to become the new owner.
So they pay for the loan?
No, they can say, call the lender and say, my parent passed away, they left the home for us, but we don't want it, you can take the home. So the children don't have to pay for that. They don't have to. They can deny, they don't want it, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
So
good
I-
question.
I have a question. So like they have to pay off the house before they start the reverse rate.
No.
If they
when
still
we
have
do- We do that okay, they don't have to pay off anything because they don't have the money. For in that case, that person have 500,000 debt, right? They come to us. We're gonna create the reverse mortgage for them. And the time at closing for the reverse mortgage, part of the money gonna go pay off the current loan, the rest will go to the client. Client don't have to pay anything in advance. Just like when you do refinance cash out, or you would, okay, let's forget about reverse mortgage. Let's talk about forward mortgage, okay? Forward mortgage. For example, my home value is $1 million, and right now I have a loan of 200,000, right? 200,000. So I think, oh, I need to cash out some money because I need money, and I have 800,000 equity in my home. So I go to the lender. I say I want 600,000 loan amount. They say, okay, I'll let you borrow because you qualify for 600,000 loan amount. At the time of the transaction complete, that 600,000 go out to title company. Title gonna split the 600 to two portion. 200,000 pay off the current loan, and 400,000 pay to the borrower, which is that time me. I want 400,000. You see what I'm saying? Every time you refinance or you just rate and term or refinance cash out, you have to pay off the current loan to get a new loan. So refinance just meaning change loan. Change loan. If you okay, there are two different types of refinance. Refinance rate and term, and refinance cash out. Refinance rate and term meaning I want to lower interest rate, or I want to change from 30-year fixed to 15-year fixed, or I want to change from 5/1 ARM to 30-year fixed. You change the rates or you change the term of the loan. That's called refinance rates and term. That one way. And the other one is refinance cash out. Your loan amount currently is 200,000 and you want a new loan amount of 600,000 because you want to cash out 400,000 from your equity to use it any way you want to. That's when the loan amount is bigger than the current loan amount.
Yeah.
And in either way, refinance rate and term or refinance cash out, you will always, the lender will make you to pay off the current loan before you get the new loan. So you only have one loan. I'm talking about first loan, I don't talk about second loan. This is another section, but anyway. So if somebody, let me make a second, because I already talked about it, I don't want to stop. So if, for example, someone have two loans, me, I have two loans. Right? I bought a home, I borrowed two loans, first loan and second loan. For example, I'm qualified for the 20% down payment assistance, okay? So I bought a $1 million home, they lend me 200,000 down payment assistance. So I borrow 800,000 loan, right? And 10 years later, my home value go up to $2 million. Now I said, I want to get some money out of my house because I don't mind to pay off the government 20% and the appreciation and want some money. Now, when I refinance, for example, now I refinance for 1.4 million, I cash out 1.4 million, I have to pay 800,000 for the first loan, 200,000 for the second loan, plus the share of appreciation, whatever left is mine. But my new loan now is 1.4 million, and I have only one loan. I have one loan only, okay? I don't have two loans anymore. So you know, this is good. We talk about 5-10 years later, we're gonna have a lot of refinance to combine first and second into one. Combine the first loan and second loan into the one loan. We did this a lot in the past because long time ago, people do first loan, second loan when they buy a home because they don't have the down payment. And then after that, 5 years, 7 years, we have so many loans coming in because they want to combine first and second into one big loan so they can make one monthly payment. That's an awesome scenario to do refinance right there, okay? So every time you refinance, you have to pay off the current mortgage, and at the end, you end up with one mortgage, one new mortgage, okay? Sorry, that's offside, but anyway. So who qualify for a reverse mortgage? People who 62 years old and 62 or older. For example, there's a couple. A husband is 62 and the wife is 55. They qualify for a mortgage, but because of the wife is 55 years old, that affects the LTV, the loan amount that they're gonna borrow. If one person is 80 and the other one is 70, they still based on the younger age to qualify for the loan amount. Okay, so the older they are, the bigger the loan amount gonna become. Why do they do that? Because they want to make sure there is always equity in the home. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and if somebody is very old, they won't live for so long, right? So it's okay to give them a bigger loan, ma'am. Right, Alex? That's fair, right? Okay. And the person who wants this mortgage, they have to live in the home. It has to be owner occupied. Whenever it comes to government loan, it has to be owner occupied. You remember? FHA loan, you have to be owner occupied. VA loan, you have to be owner occupied. 20% down payment, 30% down payment assistance, those are government loans. Have to be owner occupied. Okay? Okay. Of course, we talk about equity from the loan to value, right? They have to have equity in order to get the money out of the home. Good thing about it, when they get monthly income from their mortgage, if they say, I want 1,000 or 2,000 a month paying to me each month, then they will do whatever they ask. And that income is not taxed. Okay? You don't have to pay personal tax on that number. If the same couple, they sell the home and they make a lot of capital gains, they have to pay capital gains. Of course, they get 500,000 exemption, but whatever left, they have to pay for their capital gain tax. Because for senior citizens who live in the house 30 years, I know they have so much equity in the home. They might buy the home like 100,000 30 years ago, and now it's 2.5 million. And if they sell the home, they only get 500,000 exemption. The rest they have to pay tax. That's a lot of money. So if they say, I have so much equity, I don't want to sell my home, and I want to use the money from my home that I don't have to pay tax, this is the best way to do so. Because some people, I met so many, back when I was an agent and do door knocking with Alex, I met so many homeowners. They have 1.6, 1.5 million equity in the home, and they don't want to sell the home. They don't know what to do with it. They really don't know what to do with it. They can't even cash out because their income is not qualified for a cash out because they hire people. At that moment, I did not know about the mortgage, reverse mortgage. If I knew, I would talk to them about the reverse mortgage, asking them to do reverse mortgage so they can use the equity from their home. At that time, I didn't know what to do. They just stuck. They don't even have the money to remodel their home. Their home is running down, look really bad, look really old. I was like, why don't you sell your home? You can buy a smaller home, brand new home. They say, no, then I have to pay tax. Because they worry about the tax. They say, okay, this home I bought 30 years ago for $100,000. My property tax is really low. And if I sell it, I buy another home, even I move far away for a $600,000 home, I have to pay tax based on $600,000. Right now, my property tax is so low. And the home run down because they don't have money to fix the home. But if we know about this program, we say, here, let's do this. You still stay in the home, but I'm gonna make you stay in a beautiful, brand new home. How about that? Let's do a reverse mortgage, cash out, get a lump sum of money, fix it up, look nice and beautiful. You live in it, and then the rest of the money is your income. You can still live in your home until you passed away. With a brand new home, you don't have to do anything. You still pay the same property tax. I think this one is really awesome loan program for people who really have the equity and don't know what to do with it.
Can you write me that script you just said?
Of course, I'll
That's
do a
pretty
video.
good.
I'll do a video. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because I met so many of them. So many. How do you make sure the people that own home that have so much equity can listen to your video? That's the key. How do you do that? How do you advertise that? Right now, so many people need our help. I try to think of a way how to help them because a lot of them, they're not on social media. And I know so many people who live in the local, the city close to San Jose, like Fairfield, Stockton, Tracy. Those people, a lot of them, they don't go on social media. But they need help most. How do we do this? I've been thinking, how do we help those people? They don't even listen to radio, they watch TV sometime. But how do we get our words to those people? Think about it. I want you guys all think about it with me and find a way to target the market. We need to target them to get them out.
You have to
Help them
ad.
big time.
Ad on TV, remember like those late night ads? They watch those.
Okay, TV, okay, yes.
So let me make sure. All right, so let's say the question. Customer says, I have a loan right now for, my house is worth 1.5. I have a loan for 500,000. Now, $500,000, I only pay 3.9%. Now, when you have a reverse mortgage, they have to pay off the first loan, correct? So that 3.9% is not going to be 3.9% anymore. It's going to be a variable on the new amount of that amount,
Okay.
correct? Okay, I just want to.
So if they say, oh, my current loan would have a lower interest rate, I don't want to do the reverse mortgage. Say, so what's the point of doing reverse mortgage? What do you need? You have to find out their needs. If they say, I just want to know it, then they need the information. But if say, you know what, I don't want to make any more monthly mortgage payment, then here you go. And also, I want to refinance cash out, but I'm not qualified for a forward mortgage because they require so much income. But then don't do forward mortgage, do reverse mortgage. All they care is if you have enough money to pay for your property tax and insurance. They don't care about your monthly payment. They don't need a lot of income. So reverse mortgage, the qualification is a lot lower because all they care is if your current income will be enough to pay for your expense and pay for your property tax and insurance. If you can't, then they let you borrow. But for forward mortgage, because you have to pay back your monthly mortgage, they will look into the bigger income to see if you are able to pay back the monthly mortgage payment. So if they say, oh, the rate is so high, I want to cash out, but the interest rate is so high, I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, then go back and just stay the way you are. But if you want some money and you want some income, we help you to use your equity. Even though the interest rate is bigger, But who cares? Because you don't have to make monthly payment. And your home value appreciate a lot more than the interest rate. If people forget about it, remind them. Big time. We talk about home appreciation so many times, right? Big number. Why do you care about the interest rate? You don't even have to pay for it. Just remember, the interest rate is not as much as the home appreciation rate. It's way bigger. Then you don't lose anything. Instead of doing nothing, you lose so much. But doing something, you help yourself to live a better life. How long can you live? Come on, enjoy your life, right?
The benefit is that you
What
don't.
a question.
Income.
Honest question, exactly. Honest question. How long can you live? 120, maybe, hopefully.
What a question.
Well, the whole thing is that it's easier for them to qualify.
Easier, a lot easier.
Because they can't get a regular loan through a bank because of their income.
Yeah.
And most of it, if they only have not much money coming in,
Mm-hmm.
and they can have a better life with the money that's coming in, and they don't have to go through all the stress.
Yeah. Or you can recommend them this. Say, hey, why don't you sell your home? I can help you sell your home. Downsize your home. Okay? And when you sell your home, for example, your home right now is 1.5 million, right? You pay off your mortgage 500, you have $1 million. Buy you another home, smaller home. Maybe that home will be $1 million. You still want to stay in the Bay Area, let's buy that $1 million home, smaller home. You only need to put down 50% down payment, and we get you a reverse mortgage on your new purchase. So you keep 500,000 for yourself, do whatever you want, and 500,000 down payment, and then that 500,000, that's it. You don't have to pay monthly mortgage for your new home. Because it's a reverse mortgage. You live in a different home, have 500,000, do whatever you want. There's a different way of doing it, right? Or they can go to a different area buying like a 500,000 home, put out 250,000 down payment, and then keep the rest, 750,000 cash in their pocket. And they don't have to pay mortgage for the new home ever. You just live there until they pass away. But they have to live in the home. They have to live in the home, okay? They can, yes?
Can they get a duplex?
They can buy, no, I don't think they can buy duplex. They can buy single home, condo, townhouse. Okay, good question. If they buy a home, there's a requirement for reserve money. Because normally when they downsize, they buy a new home, they have a lot of money. So we don't have to worry about the reserve money. Because like in this case, they sell their home at 1.5 million, they pay off 500,000, they have $1 million left. They buy another home, put down only 50% down payment, they still have a lot of money for reserve, right? We don't have to worry about that. Everyone who qualifies for a reverse mortgage, they have to go to a counseling course. That's it. That's easy. Okay. Eligible properties, single. Oh, 1 to 4 units. Yeah, to duplex. Okay. Sorry. 1 to 4 units is okay. Awesome. Woo! Awesome. I forgot about it. I'm thinking about the 20% down payment assistance, 30% down payment assistance. They don't allow multi units, but this one they allow multi units. But they have to live in 1 unit. Rent. Oh, this is awesome. Is it better? So you sell your home, you buy a fourplex. Okay.
Extra money.
Okay. Who's 62 years old right now? I have a solution for you. Sell your home, buy a duplex that we listing for our company for 925. You can buy it at 900,000, and you rent one out. You keep one. You put down 50% down payment. You don't have to pay any mortgage. You earn the income from the other side. This is the best solution. Oh my God, this is awesome, right? Mm-hmm. Look. You buy a fourplex, you live in 1 unit, you rent the other 3, you collect monthly income while you don't have to pay mortgage. Is it awesome? Oh my God, this is way too awesome. And then when the property go up 10 years, 20 years later, your children can sell it and keep the difference. Oh my goodness, this is more than awesome.
Quick question, MC.
Yeah.
For the past 14 years, did the PacificWide mortgage ever submit a reverse mortgage to a lender?
Yeah.
You did? Because there are a lot of senior people.
You
A lot
know,
of people.
one thing I encounter, Asian people, they don't like these products.
Really?
Because they don't understand the market, the home appreciation. They don't understand it. They just feel like they're losing. But American, they love these products. They know the market going up. They won't lose their house forever. They never lose their house. So, in order for you to sell this, you have to be able to really educate them on how it works. And the home price going up big time. You can show them the data. We can do manufacturing home, but they have to own the land as well. Not just the mobile, just the
So not on lease land. So like in a mobile home park, it doesn't work. So you have to
no,
own
because
the land.
they rent the land that work doesn't work. They have to own the home. Okay. So awesome. What are they responsible for? They have to pay their property tax for sure. If there is a homeowner association fee, they have to pay that. They have to pay for their home insurance. Okay, and of course they have to keep the property
Upkeep.
upkeep their property. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it.
Maintenance.
So lender do look into their income though, but they don't require as much income as a different forward mortgage lender. Okay. No question about this. Benefits of the reverse mortgage. Ala, can you read me this?
It does not require monthly mortgage payments. The loan is repaid after the borrower passes or moves out. Borrowers can get the money from the reverse mortgage loan in the following: one lump sum, line of credit, monthly payments. They have worked for their home all their life. Now it's time to make their home work for them.
Yeah, that's right? So there are three different ways of getting the money from the reverse mortgage. Can be a lump sum, can be line of credit, can be monthly payment. You can combine two things together, okay? Or you can combine three things, doesn't matter, okay? But the moment the borrower move out of the house, they have to pay off the mortgage. They can only keep the mortgage if they live in the house. So the main purpose is for senior citizens to live in their own home that they love. They can travel the world. They can do whatever they do with a reverse mortgage, but they have to live in it. Okay?
It's like a credit card,
Yeah.
but with a lot of money.
It is. Okay. HECM meaning home. HECM stands for Home Equity Conversion Mortgage. The name of reverse mortgage is actually HECM. They call HECM, but we call it reverse mortgage. Home Equity Conversion Mortgage. So if somebody already have a current reverse mortgage and they come to you and they want to refinance because their home appreciation going up big time, now they want a bigger loan amount, they can refinance cash out on reverse mortgage. So right now I have a reverse mortgage at 400,000 and now my home value is 2 million and I'm 80 years old. Okay, get me another bigger loan. Of course, they have when we get a bigger loan for them, we have to pay off the current loan, so they have one bigger loan, right? So that's what it is. And of course, whatever left, it become their money.
What would be the cost?
Oh, good question. The cost will be, I think it's 2%, 2% or 2.5%. But they also, it come out from their cash out money. They don't have to bring it from their pocket. Normally when we do all government loan cost like 2 to 2.5% closing costs. That happened to the 20% down payment, 30% down payment. Same thing.
Is there a limit on the maximum age that they can do a reverse mortgage?
No, I don't see there's a net
I
maximum.
mean, I had clients that reached the 90-year mark.
That's fine.
Will the bank require some kind of a guardian to let them go through the process at that age? A guardian, like a relative or something like that, to go through the process because
The mine might not.
they might not be working 100% at that time.
I don't see any written in the guideline, but if your client know what he's doing, then we can do it. Okay.
Just protecting ourselves as well, we gotta make sure that they did it, at the right mindset.
Yeah. I do have people come to the office like this with the big thing.
Walkers.
Yeah, walkers, yeah. Okay, so just this is just a refinance for current reverse mortgage. That's it. There's different purpose of doing that. Okay, how about purchase? Here you go. If somebody want, like I said before, they sell their home and they buy a smaller home and they want a reverse mortgage for their new home, they only need to put down 50% and that's it. They don't have to make monthly payment. This is a very good product for people who want to downsize their home and they don't have to make monthly mortgage payment. They can travel the world. The only thing they pay is property tax and insurance, right? What factors affects the amount of money that they get out from the home? Age, right? Age is important. Home value, because home value show you how much equity you have in the home. And then current mortgage loan, if they have a debt right now, whatever they bring back will be less of that loan amount. And the current interest rate. Right now, the interest rate is a little bit higher, but it's still good. Okay. Here the real case scenario. I just changed the name and I just changed the birthday a little bit. Try to stay to the right age. So, can you read me the scenario, Sergio?
Jane Simpkins was born on January 20, 1949. She owns a home in San Jose that is worth $950,000 with no outstanding mortgage balance. She is retired and lives in one fixed home. However, she needs some extra cash to remodel her home. What should Jane do?
Okay. So this is a real case, and she comes to me and she said she want to refinance cash out. She didn't know about the reverse mortgage, right? I look at her income. There's no way she qualified for a new loan. So I suggested her to do a reverse mortgage, and and here is what I got for her. So of course she qualified for a $480,000 loan amount because she's 74 years old. So she qualified for 50%, or a little bit more than 50% loan to value because the home is $950,000. She qualified for $480,000 loan amount, and she won $100,000 right away at closing because she won that money to do the remodel the home, and then the $380,000. There are two different ways to receive it. She can get that as a line of credit, so she can pull out the money whenever she needs, or she can request the lender to give her the monthly income for as long as it still have the money. For in this case, she won $2,000 a month extra on top of her current income, so that she can get it for like 16 years. And after 16 years, she still want another mortgage. We can do another one for her. Okay. I think this is really awesome. She get what she want for right now. She remodel her home right away. She live in a much better home, and then she has monthly income from her own home. She enjoy it. She used to be a teacher, and she really enjoyed her home. She loved her garden. She loved everything. She doesn't want to move to anywhere. And this is what we did for her. So I think this is really awesome. So for people who's really sick, they don't, I think another very good scenario is somebody really sick and you help them with the reverse mortgage. They don't have to make monthly payment, and every month they have income. Okay?
MC,
Yeah?
MC, go back to the last one. There's one sentence I don't understand here. Almost she said at closing she get 100,000, and then the line below that additional line of credit available after first year.
Awesome.
Why is the line of credit? No. Why she want to get another cash advance? Cannot do it.
Good question. She can cash out all of it at one time, no problem.
No problem.
But when they want a line of credit, the lender take 1 year to provide the line of credit. or they want to receive the monthly payment, they can do it, I think, a few months later, not right away. It takes some time to set up things.
Now, question, so she gets $2,000 a month, so that's 24,000 in
A year.
a year. That's not gonna be taxed.
No tax, no tax.
Well, that's good.
Yes,
But once in a while, it's like, no, it's pay tax, because
yeah,
that's
This,
another.
this is the first time I heard there's no tax on the money.
yeah. You see, and they do, you want to bring this up because they ask that question. They ask your client, they ask that question, do I have to pay tax on that income? No. So do bring it up. So, the line of credit available a year later, not right away. Okay, okay. And I think,
Yeah, so
Nancy has something to say.
yeah, after you already learned about the training, of course, if you want to attract your client, you need to do marketing. So the marketing right here, we already have available for you guys. It's some flyers. It's come with a very eye-catching information. If they want to ask more questions, you're gonna sit down one with them. But we don't want to put all the information. This is like, okay, right away. They want to make appointment with you. So this include those information for you guys already. So what you can do, you make a request, send email to me, Nancy, I want a flyer with my name on it. Instead of JNC, it's gonna be your picture, your name, okay? So you're gonna do like community walk. You can drop in mailbox, you do door knocking, or if you have any open house, it's very great that you can print out some and have it ready for them as a solution, because some people, they want to qualify for a loan before they want to purchase a new house. So you want to give them a solution first. If they say, okay, this is gonna work for me, they have cash on hand, of course they're gonna go ahead with you and purchase for a house, okay? So this is the flyer, and for the social media post, this is a template. If you guys need something else, let me know. If you have any idea, let me know too. Yeah.
That's a wake-up call.
That's a wake up call. So for social media posts, the difference between social media posts and flyer, in my opinion, flyer is more educational information. For social media posts, you just want to get their attention right away. Okay, you just say, okay, how about we pay off your house? No, how can you pay off my house? I want to talk to this guy. Yeah, you don't have to give them a lot of information in the post. Don't let them contact you first. You target them and then you spend time and talk to them. It's gonna save your efforts, and you also identify your lead too. Okay? So let me know if you need a template. This is what we have on hand right now, but of course, if you guys have any idea, let me know. I can do it as well. And yeah, we finished the training today. If you guys have any extra question, you can ask the MC right now for people on Zoom too.
Yeah, question anyway.
I have my personal question. I'm 62, so I'm qualified for reverse mortgage. But my wife is much younger than
You
me.
disclose
How
your
young
age.
is she?
So I don't know.
Yes, she's still, you guys qualify, but your LTV is smaller. How young is she?
Still can get a
18?
reverse.
Is she
How was
18?
your-
That's what I answered. 18 years old?
He doesn't want to answer. Not that question.
Is she 18? You have to work and you don't do reverse mortgage.
That's why you have to be, both husband and wife need to be 60.
No, just one.
I
Just one.
see.
Okay, but good question.
She's not legal yet.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh my gosh.
My question is, since we are not licensed loan officer, what is our limit of talking about this to our client?
The only thing you don't talk is rates, interest rate. But you can say anything else, educational information, you can do it.
That's the reason why like, on every design template we send out, we always included a company loan license. So yeah, that's why. That's the benefit you get from the broker too.
Do they have a limit? I'm just, and I know it's crazy to say this. Do they have a limit with interest rate? Do they have like 9.9, that's it, you can't go over that?
There's a,
Or do
there's
they have
only there's a cap.
a cap
There's a
on that?
So this is what Tino and Nancy and I talk about. We're gonna make it into a campaign. We might have to go to some senior area to talk to people. So right now, before we create that campaign for the whole entire company to do, I would like you guys to all post some flyer on your social media or talk about it. Talk about downsizing your home, because right now we need home for sales. Right now the market is so dry, we don't have enough inventory. We want the senior citizen to have a solution. We want them to sell their home. It is good for them, it's not for only us, right? We want a market to be better. We don't want a market to be too dry. We want to talk about downsize your home, get a new home with 50% down payment and no monthly payment. Okay, we're gonna stir the market, we're gonna interrupt the market so that people are gonna start selling home and get to talk to us about the reverse mortgage. But we're gonna do this, everybody do it at the same time, so this week and next week, I want everybody to post about reverse mortgage, talk about reverse mortgage, and then we're gonna do a campaign. People start hearing, what is reverse mortgage, what is reverse mortgage? And then we're gonna do a campaign, okay? So we're gonna sell like that. From now on, every training, we're gonna have a campaign on how to do something. Because the next few weeks, I will talk about all kinds of non-QM loan program that we can do in all states of the United States. We can do any state now, okay?
Wow.
So you are on social media big time. People are gonna call you like crazy from another state. So we're gonna do like all kind of no-doc loans, state income loan, P&L, IT loan. We do all that loan around the U.S. Okay, so I want you to really get benefits from the training, not just come here for information. Come here for information so that you have the knowledge to sell, not just to learn. Okay, to sell. So we're here to sell. That's our main goal. Okay.
Okay, it's amazing. So this one target to the baby boomers. So I think most of the Asians here, you guys very experienced, and this is your time. Okay, I don't think they are young Asians like us. I think you guys do a better job on this one. So this is gonna be your time. Okay, I do whatever I can to support you guys as much as possible. So just go to social media and raise the social awareness. So we wanna do everyone at once. So people are gonna start seeing, but everywhere they see it from PacificWide, and they're gonna think, okay, only PacificWide do this. So they're gonna go
and
back
actually
to us.
it is. It only us doing
only
it.
us do this. So they're gonna go back to you guys, and what your benefits? You're gonna get commission from the mortgage team, and when they have money, you guys sell house. So that's the benefit why you guys need to keep advertising the loan programs and loan products from the mortgage team.
Let's talk about the 4 unit, 3 unit, 2 unit. You can live in one and then you rent the other one and you don't have to pay mortgage. Tino, you have anything to say?
Yeah, just to touch up on the point. So let's say you have clients in your database that are elderly. You can reach out to them. Hey, you thinking about selling your home or downsizing? We have this program where you can sell your home for this much, and then buy another property somewhere else, out of state, whatever it is, and you can get money back each month from this reverse mortgage. So a couple years ago, I actually had a listing down in Stockton, and the sellers were about in their 80s. They sold that house for $500,000. They went over to Arizona, and they bought the house in Arizona for about $200,000. Now they have $300,000 in cash, and then they did reverse mortgage. So it's a very, very good program for those scenarios. So I would say reach out to your client, or there are some communities like the Villages here in San Jose. I'm sure those people have a lot of equity in their home as well, so you can reach out to them.
Awesome. Also, even though the 20% down payment assistance is over, but we still have the 30% down payment assistance from Santa Clara County. So if your client who say, oh, I can't buy a home because I don't have down payment assistance, then bring them in to do the 30% down payment assistance. We didn't do that before because it's too hard, but now when we don't have the 20%, we do the hard loan. Everybody say no, we say yes, okay? That's us. That's why every other brokers around us, when it comes to the hard loan, they refer clients to us because they cannot do it. They don't know how to do it and they don't want to do it. We do it. We do it. Okay, bring
30% down payment It's
assistance.
better than 20% down payment.
It is, it is. But of course, the requirement is harder. That's why a lot of people, they don't want to do it, but we do it anyway. So talk about the 30% down payment assistance. One last thing I want to share with you. Yesterday, I have a very long lost friend who called me, want to buy a home. And he said, we were in the same school in middle school. I was like, okay. I found you on your video, social media, because I know you, okay. Even until now, I cannot remember who that was. But anyway, social media is to call out your friends and families and co-worker in the past and anyone that you meet one time. And when you show up, they say, I know that person. And they can do two things. They can go to you, ask for your help. They can refer their friend to you. So social media is the #1 tool that I've been using, and I think it works. And it's feeding me. Social media is feeding me because I don't spend money on advertising on anything. It's completely free. So do your video. Don't worry about what you're gonna say, as long as you say information that helpful for the client. How you say it doesn't matter. I was worried about my English back then, and I do it anyway. I was worried about how I look back then, but I do it anyway, right? Who cares about how we look? Who cares about how we pronounce? As long as they understand our points, that's important. And the more video you make, you everywhere. I went to a dentist yesterday, and the woman, the hygienist, he said, "You look familiar." I never met her. I said, "Maybe you see me somewhere on social media." You see? It's good when people feel like they know you. There's a bond right there, and you can talk about anything. So be on social media. Everyone, you should be on social media. Share what you know.
Now, question. The reverse mortgage that you have right now, that's a government reverse mortgage.
Yes.
Now, what's the difference between a government reverse mortgage compared to any reverse, other reverse?
There's only one reverse.
There's only one, okay.
There's no
I
other.
just want to make sure that, because I remember I heard one before, but I wasn't sure if it was a government reverse mortgage.
There's only one reverse.
Okay.
There's no second.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for being here.
Last one. So because of your question, I just pop up a question. So the reverse mortgage, it was senior, but like, what is the difference between the reverse mortgage for people and for people who do, refinance instead?
Refinance, reverse mortgage, only for senior.
And the lower rates, right? With the people.
If there is a lower rate. If there is no lower rate, then they have to think of, they want more money. When you refinance for lower rates, you have to wait for rate to be lower, right? Otherwise, you have to refinance because you want more money. There are two ways. Remember, refinance two ways?
Yes.
To lower your rate or to get more money. And in this reverse mortgage, somebody already have the reverse mortgage. Most of the time, they don't care about interest rate. Trust me, they don't pay monthly mortgage, but they care about more money. So even though they refinance from reverse mortgage to reverse mortgage, but they want more money. It's not because of interest rate. Okay? Not because of interest rate.
I think your point is why are they not refinancing instead of reverse mortgage, right? The reason because when you refinance, you need income. Because when you retire, you don't have that much income to qualify for refinance. So that's why they do a reverse mortgage.
So I always answer the wrong answer.
I think that's the.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's really.
That's what you asked, yeah.
Okay,
That's why you
you
asked.
thank you so much.
Okay, so now you got
I
it.
hear from you.
Thank you for both of you, but thank you though.
Testing
No, but thank you though.
Yeah, for people over 62, they don't have income.
Now, would you start with the interest rate, what it is right now?
The rate right now is
I'm
6.9
saying
for
with
the
that- with-
reverse mortgage.
With the they start, okay, so we'll start at 6.9%.
Yeah, but if a few years later the rate go down, remember this is adjustable rate.
Yeah, but it will start at the
Okay,
rate
I
it's right
remember
now.
my own case, right? In 2006, we bought our home. We do a 5-year arm. 5-year arm. That means after 5 years the rate fluctuate, and then we bought it in 2006. 5 years later, like 2012, 13, the rate keep going down, and our monthly payment. Oh my God, we're so happy because the rate keep going down. So same thing right now. If people refinance right now, They'd be so happy. The rate keep dropping.
But it will start at 6.9.
6.9 right now.
Okay, just, yeah, that's my question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you everybody for joining.
Oh my God, Leon.
And Leon, is it you? Oh my God, Leon! Thank you. Everyone, can you please come over here and get the money?
Oh, picture.
Yeah, picture time, please. Chị ơi, chị Christine, chị gì?
Why don't we take picture over there?
Tấm hình, dạ, bên đây cũng được.
When you want over here, then you should put reverse mortgage.
Đi trước này đi, đổi background.
Yeah, no reverse mortgage. Yeah, reverse mortgage.
Let's go.
Okay, everyone. Come on, everyone. Come on.
This is a reverse mortgage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Yeah.
It look as cool as.
And Leon, you want to take a picture with us?
Go on our phone and
Cutie, Jose, nhớ.